and so many verses, so many realizations, so much wonderful philosophy. And I realized it was Sri Prahlad who was giving the class. That deserves a big round. He was only 15. And then I found out later from the temple president that he was leading the Kirtan. So that was the beginning of our cooperation. We'd through the years, I'd sing, I'd speak, he'd speak like this. So it develops a deep fraternity, a deep loving relationship. And at one point, because we're traveling and going here and there and so forth, it's more like a brahmachari life. So Prahlad desired to enter into the Grihastha ashram and then come back and preach in Australia. I was like very defensive, Australia. Sorry. And, you have to work, your grihastra. But he's setting such a wonderful example. Like we said the other day, Buddha, his advice was to follow the middle way. Actually, sannyas is what's forbidden in this age because it's not easy to be totally renounced. And so he accepted the grihastha order. Sri Kandarvika's my disciple, and they're a wonderful couple. And he's become a big professor at the university in Sydney. He's very responsible. He's working very hard in the educational institution to maintain his family, as grihasthas should do. But every spare minute he has, he's preaching. And I've spoken to a few of you here today, and I said, who are you and what do you do? And they say, oh, I'm a student of Sri Prahlad. Oh, I'm very proud of him. Like father, like son. And this is how the disciplic succession works, that the process of Krishna consciousness, which originated from the Adi Guru, who's the original guru, the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, Sri Krishna. And he left his wisdom on this planet, the essence of that wisdom, when he spoke the Bhagavad Gita 5,000 years ago. That's like a roadmap for people, especially in this age, for thousands and thousands of years. And one who is a spiritual teacher, a spiritual preceptor, a spiritual master, it's not that he, has a new idea or he's kind of flashy and charismatic and attracts followers and he makes up some mumbo jumbo. Speaking pretty strong here. But he repeats the same philosophy that he heard from his master, who heard from his master, who heard from his master, who heard from the infallible Supreme Personality of Godhead 5,000 years ago. And he sets a very good example. So I'm very proud of Sri Prahlad that in his own right he's becoming a spiritual teacher, and I have no doubt that one day he'll also accept his own disciples and continue this wonderful disciplic succession of Krishna consciousness. So I'm very proud of him. And it's an interesting relationship because, he's subservient to me because I'm older and more experienced, But actually, we have a very deep friendship. And he's also like a mentor for me because he lives in the world and he knows how to move in the world and he knows how to adjust Krishna consciousness. So sometimes when I have a question or I have an idea, then I'll bounce it off Sri Prahlad and we'll talk on the phone because he knows me and he knows what we've done. In 15 years, we went to all 7 continents and we spread Krishna, like Johnny Appleseed, we spread thousands of apple seeds here, there, and everywhere. And it's so nice now, at this point in history, that due to his continuous preaching in Sydney, through his Bhakti Vriksha programs, through his lectures at the temple, through his kirtans and his private instructions to devotees, we see many people coming forward in this country to take up the process of Krishna consciousness. For me, those of you who read my diary, my deepest satisfaction is to see someone who has no, even a sentiment for spiritual life, let us say, or what to speak of an understanding of spiritual culture or philosophy to somehow become attracted to this movement, generally through chanting, dancing, and feasting. You can't resist. And then to see those personalities, like many of you sitting here this afternoon, take up the chanting and chant from the heart. I was just sitting up here yesterday just looking at the faces. You know, it's so far to come. This is really down under, 23 hours on the plane, jet lag, tired. Whoa. And I had to go through so many ceremonies yesterday. But it's all worth it when you see that spiritual awakening in the hearts of the newcomers. And it's meant to be like that. Krishna consciousness is the most natural thing. You may come in contact and think this is a little odd, it's a little strange, it's a little this, but actually this is the most natural way of life. Because this is the eternal life of liberated souls in the kingdom of God. This is what they do. We said it the other day, or this morning I said it, that in the spiritual world, every step is a dance. Every word is a song. And there's a festival like this going on all day and all night, in different ways and different aspects. But everyone's loving Krishna more than anyone's ever been loved before. And that love is central to our heart. We were created to love. This is why Krishna, aham sarvasya bhavavo matta sarvam bhavartate, he says in the Gita, I am the source of all that is material and spiritual. So he's also our source, you could say, at some unimaginable time in mortality, the past. And what was the purpose? Love. Loving exchanges. Love means two people, or three or four or five or whatever, but it means persons. We love persons. So just like a family, you know, I was speaking to some newly married couples and they're planning to have children, and I said, why? We just love children. And if we have my own boy or my own child, it's meant to be like that, love. So that love originates in the spiritual world and is unending and uninterrupted. And yayatma supersediti, it's fully satisfying to the heart. And the process of Krishna consciousness is to awaken that love. It's not something you can purchase in a store in Wollongong or Sydney or wherever, Brisbane. It's not something you can go and find someplace. It's there in your heart. That divine love is in your heart. It's just covered now. Like George Harrison, the Beatles, he was a follower of our movement in his own way. And he was a disciple, not initiated, but he considered himself a disciple of my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. He donated a lot of money and whatever he could for this movement. He said one time, everyone's a devotee of Krishna. Some know it, and some don't. Because, you know, we have we're conditioned souls. We've been here for a long time. We've acquired a lot of dust on the mirror of the heart. So we have a strong identification with the body and the different denominations we give the body. We were born in Australia, so we're Australians. We're true blues. We're born in America. God bless America. We're Canadian, but we're black, we're white, we're colored, we're yellow, we're green from Mars. You know, we identify, but that's all illusion. It's only here today and gone tomorrow. And then your identity changes. You take birth in a new situation. You strongly identify with that. So Sanatana Dharma, eternal spirituality, eternal religion, isn't just a domination, it's a denomination. It's actually the understanding that I'm a free spirit soul. I'm a spirit soul. And I'm part and parcel of the Supreme Soul. And the duty of the part is to serve the whole. So when you start serving Krishna again, Because when you chant Hare Krishna, you're glorifying Him, then you feel so natural. You say, yeah, this is it. This is the way it's meant to be. And an incentive is that on that transcendental platform, when we're connected with God again, the happiness that you experience, it can't be equaled by anything in this world. And then you become serious about the process. If you were to take all the so-called happiness in this material world and put it on one side of the scale, and I won't go into details, all the happiness there, and you put one of Krishna's holy names on the other side of the scale. Now remember, Krishna is the reservoir of all pleasure. He's very beautiful, he's young, he's beautiful, he's charming. So many wonderful transcendental characteristics. He has his flute, he has his friends, he has his lover, he has his abode, right? So that's all represented in Krishna's name. So if you put one of Krishna's names, Hare, or Krishna, or Rama on that scale, and all the pleasure in the 14 worlds, what would happen? Truly, you can't surpass the happiness that comes from being natural. Again, coming to our natural state and enjoying being the servant of Krishna. Or his representative, the spiritual master, my godbrother Burijan Prabhu, he wrote a book, it's called My Glorious Master. So, Krishna is very far away. I mean, even if you traveled at the speed of the mind, you could never reach Vaikuntha, the spiritual world. He's very, very far away. But he sends his representatives. He sends his devotees from the spiritual world, or within this world, persons become qualified through the process and they make spiritual advancement. So through them, we could understand Krishna. One time Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, my guru's guru, he said, the search should not be for God. The search should be for one who can take us to God. I mean, you can't even meet the Prime Minister. Is it President or Prime Minister? You can't even meet a Prime Minister here. It'd be very difficult. Who are we? But if you're, best friends with his son or his daughter, hey, can you come over for dinner tonight? Yep, sure can. I want to talk to your dad about something. We want everyone in the world to chant Hare Krishna, so make it a law. No more meat eating, no more intoxication, no more prostitution, no gambling, just temples on the corner of every street in Australia, and everyone chanting and dancing in ecstasy. Maybe someday that'll come to be. But the idea is you can't meet the Prime Minister, but if you meet someone who's dear to the Prime Minister, then you can like that. So Krishna is very far away, but when we meet his devotees like Sri Prahlada, who are so excellent preachers, Alalanath Prabhu, my dear godbrother, Bhagavata Shraya, so many different devotees like that, then they become our teachers. And you naturally, when you're taught the most valuable thing, when you're given the most valuable gift, then you begin to experience love. Love for those who are practicing the same path as you, love for your spiritual preceptor, and eventually love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that we're enjoying here. These loving sentiments that come from chanting and dancing and feasting. And in that regard, we remember those who helped us on that path. There's that saying, lest we forget. So there were a number of devotees, 2 devotees in particular, who were instrumental in the idea of this festival, the organization of this festival, the successive festivals year after year. And one was my very dear and beloved disciple, Brajabalabi Devi Dasi. You've heard about her. She was just a wonderful, wonderful devotee. And she worked very hard. Actually, I was involved in the beginning, organizing, and she said, Gurudev, just give the service to me. Let me take it over. So I said, yes, please do. And because she did such a wonderful job, the relationship between guru and disciple, it deepened and it deepened and deepened. So when she tragically left this world, it was so painful for me that she left all of us. So here at the festival, I'm kind of having mixed feelings. I love to sing and I love to dance, but sometimes I just kind of walk away and I remember her, I remember Venugopal, one of the devotees who served many years here, my godbrother. He served for many, many years, and I just reflect that this festival is dedicated to them. So it's kind of mixed emotions, but like this world is a world of darkness, the darkness of ignorance, and devotees are like little lights because they're lighting up the world. They're destroying the ignorance with transcendental knowledge. Just like the sun destroys the darkness of night, devotees who are always sharing their good fortune with others by sharing the wisdom and the practices of Krishna consciousness, they're destroying the darkness of ignorance with transcendental knowledge. So if they disappear from this world, the world becomes just a little bit darker. A little bit darker. But through her efforts and through the efforts of Venugopal, Prabhu, many newcomers are coming, so in their absence, there's more lights coming on. And we give credit to them, give credit where credit is due. And Venugopal Prabhu was a pioneer in this yatra. In the old days, if you became a devotee and you came through the years like this, you were Sankirtan leader, you were temple president, regional secretary, maybe you were a GBC, you get so many responsibilities that come through the years like that, and that was Venu. But one thing that really touched my heart was the way he left this world. Fearless. Not only fearless, but he was joyful, because he had no doubt about his next destination. There was no doubt. A devotee's destination is assured. Krishna even says in Gita that if the yogi is unsuccessful, he takes birth in a mercantile family where he doesn't have to struggle for the necessities of life and he can continue his yogic practices. Or he says the best birth is that unsuccessful yogi takes birth in a family of transcendentalists, and thereby his liberation is guaranteed. I think he had this realization that there's no diminution in Krishna consciousness, there's nothing to lament, it only gets better. So what was our loss here in Australia was somebody else's gain. That's how I'm thinking about it now. I'm not in the back crying. I'm thinking, yes, they left us, but what was the reception like? Because Prabhupada knows the hearts of his devotees and his followers. He's not going to abandon us. Neither is Krishna. And for the gratitude of the little service that we've done, the future is very bright. There's that saying, trust no future, however bright. Okay, that's material life. But if you become a devotee of Krishna, your future just becomes more and more and more auspicious, just like the sun rises. There's a little light, there's more light, then there's high noon. It just gets better and better and better, as long as we're following the process, particularly chanting Hare Krishna. So I know the destination of these two devotees was just something wonderful. So therefore we can rejoice. We can rejoice. His departure, just a few days before he departed, I was there. I came from India and I spent time here, and he was recounting his Sankirtan days, his love for Prabhupada, his affection for the community, for the devotees. And I'm thinking, this man's dying of painful cancer. And I've been in many hospitals myself, and I know what it's like. People are lamenting and crying and fearful. But he was enlightened with transcendental knowledge. So as I left, I said, thank you for the final lesson. He said, what do you mean? I said, well, all of us are going to be in a situation like you're in, sooner or later, but your spiritual strength, your vision, and your faith in your spiritual master and Krishna has given me so much inspiration that I saw, I want to be just like you. And he left like that. He departed fearlessly like that. So this is rare, and we thank him for that final lesson and our loving sentiments and care and love and affection for his wonderful wife, Nikunja Seva. We're all giving her our love and strength, and she's doing very well. So like that, I wanted to speak a little bit about them because this festival is dedicated. Their photos are over there, and from time to time you should wander and thank them for whatever inspiration they've given you and whatever hope they've given you for a bright future, and the fact that they were instrumental in the starting of and the festivals that come. So we're very grateful that we can all be here like this and do what we're supposed to be doing in this age. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. You know, death is not a very nice subject matter, especially at a festival. But it's their lives more than anything else that inspired us. The samurai warriors, they have a saying, "Don't ask me how he died, ask me how he lived." Death is nothing very pretty, it's ugly, but don't ask me how he died, ask me how he lived. And it's a challenge. It may come tomorrow, it may come in the future. There was one great devotee, Ramanujacharya. He's a great acharya of a sampradaya, the Sri Sampradaya. He had a very intimate relationship with the deity of Krishna. We have our deities here. One little boy saint, he said, "My Lord, you're not a statue. You're directly the son of Maharaj Nanda." Out of his mercy, Krishna appears before us in so-called material form so that we can come closer to him and develop a personal relation, a relationship of love. So Ramanujacharya, he had this very intimate, loving relationship with this deity in South India. His name was Ranganath, and he's really a long deity. He's not standing, he's lying down, and his eternal consort, Lakshmi Devi, is massaging his feet. In fact, the altar's so big, you have to take darshan first of his face, then they open the middle doors, then you have darshan of his torso, then at the end his lotus feet. So that deity is much loved in the Sri Sampradaya. So one day, for our benefit, because Ramanuja was a self-realized soul, but for our benefit, he turned to Ranganath and he said, "My Lord, what if your devotee cannot remember you at the moment of death? Because yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajate antikalevaram." Krishna says in Gita, whatever mentality you have at the moment of death, whatever thought you have, whatever desire you have, that will take you to your next destination, to your next birth. Just like if you're somewhere downtown and then where do you go next? Your heart desire takes you there. You go home, you go visit a friend, you go to a restaurant. So at death, this is how the yogis are preparing for immortality. They're not just, into getting a fit body. They're preparing themselves for immortality. Never again to take birth in this world, but to go back to the spiritual world. So Ramanujacharya, he has, because it's not like, okay, here comes death. All right, hold on. Okay, ready or not, here I come. No. Or you try to, you get a gun or a sword and go away. You can't cheat death, all devouring death. So when death comes, sometimes you're just driving a car, you don't know. Sometimes somebody, the KGB poisons you in London. Sometimes you just die of a heart attack, and sometimes you're unconscious. And you can't yum yum vapi smaram. Remember your worshipable, beloved Lord when you pass this world. So isn't it a good question? Like, if I can't remember Krishna, because if I remember Krishna, you go straight to Vaikuntha. If you're chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, you go immediately. One of my godbrothers, His mother was not a devotee, but she was favorable. And on her deathbed, she turned to her son and said, "So where is your Krishna now?" Krishna. And my godbrother told that story to Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, "So she's gone back to Godhead." He said, "Wait a minute, I'm struggling here. I'm your disciple. I'm struggling in this world. I'm just here because of Prashadam. And my mom's gone back to Godhead?" Prabhupada said, "This is the mercy of the holy name. The all-merciful holy name. And that's why we're practicing. This is all practice. It's a fun practice, right? It's not like a hot yoga. This is practice to remember Krishna when that moment comes. Because habit becomes second nature. So the more you can chant, the better it is for you. You can have your beads, like the mala, you can chant, you can sing, you can come to festivals. It's all preparation. But if you can't, then what? So the deity spoke to Ramanujacharya. He said, if my devotee cannot remember me at the moment of death, then I will remember my devotee. And what does devotee mean? It means devotion, it means love. So what we really need in this world is not money and fame and prestige and like that. What we need is love. And what we need most is divine love, and that specifically means Krishna. And it's not difficult to love Krishna. He's so beautiful. You see the paintings of him, you read of his pastimes on this earth, replica of his pastimes in the spiritual world, and after some time, you just give your heart to Krishna. And if you take one step towards Krishna, he takes 1,000 steps towards you. And like this. So this is all practice, and when we get to the moment, we'll be like Venugopal Prabhu, we'll have no fear, no lamentation, just Hare Krishna, Krishna, and you wake up, wow, it's true. Krishna, my devotee, and you run and you embrace. And in the Gita, Krishna says that despite all the penances and on the austerities and the discipline and the rigors and your sore feet from dancing and so forth, he said, when you get back to the spiritual world, he said, having once returned, you never come back again. What a wonderful guarantee. Trust the future in Krishna consciousness. It will always be bright. One time a devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, when we get back to the spiritual world, do we remember our time in Mamulamba? No, excuse me. Do we remember our time in the material world? Do we have that memory? You go back, and do you remember your millions and millions and millions of births in this world? Can you recollect that? And you know what Prabhupada said? He said, yes. You remember your time in this world, but it's like a bad dream, so you don't go back. Just like you have a bad dream and you don't want to go back to sleep. So this is the natural state of consciousness, the natural joyful state of the liberated soul, and it can be achieved by chanting and dancing. Actually, what we're doing is just practice for the spiritual world, because this is what they do. There's lots of singing, there's lots of dancing, there's lots of prasadam, there's lots of loving exchanges, but all with a pure heart, without any ego or motivation, just pure love. So to get to that stage, we have to practice. Just like you're a little girl and you get your first bicycle and you're, and finally, so this is all practice. And what we're doing here, we'll do forever in the spiritual world. Who can complain about that? So we thank Venugopal Prabhu for having that understanding and just, all right, let's go on to my next service. Just like Dhruva Maharaj, a great devotee, when the flower airplane came from the spiritual world to pick him up, he was a mystic yogi, and take him back to the spiritual world, death was there. The Grim Reaper was there. But the Grim Reaper paid obeisances to Dhruva. Because they have the same master. The Supreme Master is Sri Krishna, and death is he's an empowered personality, having the thankless task in this world. But when he saw Dhruva, he paid obeisances to Dhruva. And what did Dhruva do? He stepped on the head of death to get into the flower airplane, and off they went. So we have nothing to fear. So we have to practice, not just mechanically, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No, you chant from the heart. It's like, one time one of my godbrothers asked Prabhupada, what is the meaning of the Hare Krishna mantra? Now you've all heard of the explanation, my dear Lord, my dear energy of the Lord, please engage me in devotional service. Or I've fallen into this material world, so many problems. But Prabhupada gave a definition that I always remember in Kirtan. It runs through my mind continuously when I'm doing Kirtan for the pleasure of Radha and Krishna. What is coming not so much from my mouth, but what's coming from my heart. Prabhupada gave that translation. He said, what is the translation of the Hare Krishna mantra? My friend, my friend, my friend. That's all I needed to hear. That, for me, that was the perfect japa course, a japic seminar. Prabhupada said the definition of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, is my friend, my friend, my friend. Just like Rupa Goswami said, my dear Lord, I'm drowning in this fathomless whirlpool of material existence. Please, just this one time, Krishna, extend your hand to save me. It's poetry. Poetry is meant to strike a chord in the heart. It doesn't mean like the long arm of the law that can get you anywhere. Extend your hand to save me. Send me your mercy in its various forms, in the forms of your devotees, in the forms of my guru, in the forms of your mantra, and the forms of your prasadam, in the forms of your mercy. And you can see you've only been chanting not so long, and how much mercy has Krishna sent you? How much? You've only been chanting for a few weeks, a few months, maybe a few years, and you're surrounded by so much mercy. My guru's father once said to my guru when he was a little boy, the Lord has unlimited hands, unlimited arms and unlimited hands, and he's showering you with mercy, how much your two little hands can hold. We have so much mercy at our disposal, and it's all summarized, it's all condensed in the form of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. So let us chant like that. My friend, my friend, my friend, mercy, mercy. And Krishna's very loving, he's very benevolent, he's very kind. He'll make all the arrangements, but you have to let him know you're here. You have to let him know you're here. You have to leave the window open. You have to chant every day. And if you keep chanting and your chanting becomes more purified, Krishna will listen. What was that song? Knock, knock, knock on heaven's door? Remember? Huh? So, no answer. Maybe I should give up some bad habits, Maybe I should become free from lust, anger, and greed. No answer, Maybe I should try to chant, not so I'm a famous kirtan performer. Maybe I should chant for the pleasure of my guru and the pleasure of the Lord. Oh, nothing's happening. Krishna, mercy. Hello. What do you want? I want nothing except your service, because that will make you happy. And because I'm your part and parcel, when you're happy, I'm happy. That is the open secret to happiness. Love means to give more than you take. So we don't ask anything from Krishna, we just want to glorify him. He's so wonderful, he's so benevolent. He'll just scoop us up and take us back home, back to the spiritual world. So these are some thoughts we have in thinking about my dear godbrother, Venugopal Prabhu, and my very dear and loving disciple, Brajabalabi. She left too early, but it must have been for a purpose. One devotee wrote in an offering, that when she was with us, before she departed in Vrindavan, there was a day called Gopastami, where it's the day that Krishna started taking care of the cows when he was a young boy. So it's a big celebration. He's a cowherd boy like that. So everybody dresses up like a cowherd boy, including the girls. They also dress up like cowherd boys on Gopastami. And one devotee wrote in their offering that it must have been that Krishna saw you dressed up like that cowherd boy with such a pure heart that he decided to take you back home, back to Godhead, where you can serve him eternally. Rajabalabi Devi Dasi ki, Venugopal Prabhu ki, all the assembled devotees ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. What time is it? Okay.
1 hour 20 minutes.
1 hour, 20 minutes. Mercy, mercy, my friend. Help me sing for 1 hour. I'm a little shy actually to sing because I'm not actually a musician and I'm not so versatile and have so many melodies like Prahlada or Badahari or Janardhan and like that. I've just got 1 or 2 melodies and you all know them. But let's... And as is customary, the disciple is always remembering that wherever he or she is on the path of devotional service, even the beginning's nice, right? If you're drowning in the ocean, you're struggling in the ocean, and someone comes along and pulls you 1 inch out of the water, you're happy. What to speak when you get back in the boat and you go home and everything like that. So even the beginning process is so nice in Krishna consciousness. And that we attribute to the lotus feet of our spiritual master. It is by grace we weren't looking for him, he was looking for us. One nice devotee, she said, Gaurangi Dasi, disciple of Shiva Ram Raj, she said, "My dear spiritual master never kicked me away. It took you so long to find me." So we naturally want to offer gratitude to our Guru Maharaj. At least 3 times a day we should remember him and his instructions and his kindness. And so I like to start the kirtans by remembering Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate
Bhakti
Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Govardhana Australia Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pastacha Desarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Astacha Deshatarine
Hey Namaste Saraswati Devi Govardhana Australia Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastacha Desarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pastacha Deshatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pastacha Deshatarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pastacha Deshatarine
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Dhamma Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda
Jaya Shri
Shri
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Dhamma Sivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Dhamma Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda,
Jaya Shri
Shri
Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Shri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
My friend,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
my friend,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Good praise. Mercy.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Good praise. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh!
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Back
Hare,
home, Radha
Rama,
Shyam,
Hare Rama,
Vrindavan.
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Madhur
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Ethan.
Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Kirtan!
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. My friends, wow, my friends, mercy. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Oh, my friend.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Ethan.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, whoa, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Mahamantra, yeah.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Chant
Hare.
it.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Back home,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Radhe
Rama
Shyam,
Rama, Hare
Vrindavan,
Hare.
hey. My friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Mercy!
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Kirtan!
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Go to play.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We're praying.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We're praying. Anytime.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
My
Hare
friend.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Ram, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Here we go,
Hare
back
Rama,
home.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga.
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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gaur.
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 Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gaura.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gaura.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jayo Sachinandana, Jayo Sachinandana.
Jaya Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai 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 Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Oh, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Oh, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana.
Jai Sachinandana, Gauri.
Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari.
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 Jai Sachinandana, Gauri. Bolo.
Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari.
Jai Sachinandana, Gauri.
Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari.
Jai Sachinandana, Gauri. Yay!
Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari.
Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Go, go.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Kirtan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Viva!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, oh Hare Ram, Rama Rama, oh Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, oh Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Kirtan,
Hare Rama,
my friend,
Rama,
my friend.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Go, 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 go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare. Go, 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 go.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Go, go,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Woo!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hey, Thai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol.
Thai Gaur Hari Bol,
Jai Gaura
Hari Bol,
Jai Gaura
Hari Bol, Om Gaur Hari Bol.
Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Prabhupada,
Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Jai Jai Prabhupada.
One more.
Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Ram, Ram. Yes, 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 yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada,
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 Prabhupada.
Prabhupada.
Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Jai Prabhupada,
Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Go Prem, 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 Prem. Gaura Premanande. Sri Sinatai Gaura Premanande. Sri Sinatai Gaura Prem, 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 Premanande. Gulok Prem Dan Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ke. Hare Krishna Mantra Ke. New Govardhana Dhamma Ke. Sacred Sounds Festival, New Govardhana 2018. K. Rajabalabi Devi Dasi. K. Venugopal Prabhu. K. All the assembled devotees. K. Go Prem, 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 Premanande. Two, three.
Indradyumna Swami Maharaj ki. Sacred Sound 2018 ki. Just a couple of announcements before we go to the lunch break. Lunch will be served at 2 p.m. up at the top as usual. We'll come back at 4 p.m. Akinchana Krishnadas Prabhu will be leading the Kirtan, followed by Bibi Govinda Maharaj and Badahari Prabhu. Just a couple of other short things. The festival, as you can tell, takes a lot of expense and